Hi there, I'm new OptionFlow founder. I am a high-ticket coach for investors. I teach my OptionFlow method, a strategy to create a stream of income with your money, investing your money to collect premiums month after month, year after year, okay, in any market scenario with few hours a month. Okay, so disclaimer as usual, I'm not here to suggest you how to invest, what to do with your money. I'm not raising capital. No, I'm not raising money. I'm not investing your money. I don't want to invest your money. I do not want to tell you how and what to do with your money. It's your decision. It's up to you. You need to study before investing. Investing is risky, and you need to know what to do with your money. So feel free to ask financial consultant, some expert, etc., etc. I share my experience. So this is my vlog. I share what I do with my money, what is my mindset, what my ideas, my way of thinking, and whatever I want to tell. So it's my journey, and I hope better version of his or herself and improving skills investing money. Okay, so today I want to talk about an investment I invested 2-3 days ago, so this week. Very interesting because great return on investment. It's another commodity. Few days ago I made an investment, a bull put on natural gas, and today it's the time for a bear call on sugar. The commodity of the day is sugar. I recommend my investors, I coach, I mentor just few investors every month because I am a businessman, I'm an investor, and I have two different mentorship programs. Okay, so I mentor just few investors every month, selected investors, and so I advise my investor to begin, okay, investing like I teach with my method. I teach investor investing in option, okay, um, even if they don't know anything about that, because I teach what investors really need to know and what they really need to do. Okay, it's not just theoretical course, because I made several courses. I made every mistake possible. I lost money. I experimented. So that's why after years, after money, after all the experience in the market, I settled up this method that I call OptionFlow method. So it's a cash flow from options every month. So this OptionFlow method, and I teach do this, do this, do this. Okay, I like the practical way. No rocks in the drink, but just pure whiskey. Okay. So I recommend investor. So I'm not a financial advisor, so I cannot tell investor this is a good investment, this is a bad investment. Okay, I share with my investors just for educational purposes. Okay, and I recommend investors starting investing options for beginners on ETFs and stocks, and for advanced or once investor are earning month after month. It's very method, the strategy. It's well known, it's very comfortable. An investor is becoming more and more expert. Okay, then at that point, adding different underlyings to diversify portfolio. So not only ETFs and stocks, then adding commodities like the one we are going to watch today, commodities and currencies. Okay. Another disclaimer: currencies. I don't mean investing in forex. Okay, forex it's something else. I invest in options in different underlyings, so to diversify risk portfolio. These underlyings could be currencies, for example, euro dollars, Canadian dollar, USD dollars. Okay, because my method teaches you what to do. Okay, with different underlyings. So When you become, or when an investor become more expert with the method, okay, investing in option on ETFs and stocks, then currencies and commodities. Commodities, another disclaimer, I don't mean spread trading on commodities. Spread trading is something else. I do not suggest to do forex spread trading. Okay, if you want to practice this specific kind of investment, you need to study, you need to become expert. I do not suggest, and I'm not talking about forex or spread trading on commodities. Okay, I invest in options, okay, on with the underlyings, different underlyings, and commodities like natural gas a few days ago. Today, it's another commodity. The commodity of the day is sugar. Commodities, why investors need to be a little bit more expert, not for beginners? Because there are some different criteria, okay? Because there are seasonal events to consider before investing, like in this case, like sugar. I teach what to do, of course, how to do that. But there are some seasonal events that ETFs, stocks, or currencies, okay, they do not have. It's more simple with ETFs and stocks, okay. But I love commodities, and I suggest investors, once they learned, once they are earning their stream of income from the investments month after month, to diversify portfolio with commodities. I love commodities because commodities, I have a probability, like every video I always tell, I want probability on my side and earning from time, okay, day after day. So options are the only financial instrument that let you earning from time, okay, thanks to the theta. So I want probability and time on my side. And with commodity, I even improve these two, especially probability on my side, because if in ETFs and stocks, for example, I have at least 80% of POP, probability of profit, before investing, okay, with commodity, the minimum POP is 90%. And I teach investors how to do that. And not only the average POP is higher, while in ETFs and stocks, that could be a POP higher than 90%, okay, with commodities, every investment, like OptionFlow criteria, requires that if there are all the checklist, there are green lights in every point of the checklist for commodities, minimum POP is 90% minimum. So I like that because I love probability on my side. And another thing, very interesting in commodities are the premiums, because with OptionFlow method, if the premium, for example, on ETFs and stocks, options on ETF and stocks are, I don't know, $50 for $40, so for every contract, okay, just average, just an example. With commodity, for every contract, for every option, premium for every strategy, okay, let's select this, it's $100, $150, $200, $300, and often the margin required, it's not so high as expected, okay. So that's why I love commodities, for these two factors: POP higher than 90% and rich premiums. Okay, so it is also good to diversify portfolio. So ETFs, stocks, currencies, commodities. The portfolio risk is lower. Okay, and it's decorrelated from the market. Okay, because investing in options, I'm not interested in underlyings. Okay, and that's what I tell to investors. I always tell them, do not feel emotional attached to names. Okay, I don't care if my underlyings at the moment is Apple or Standard and Poor 500, gold or sugar. Okay, because I do not look for a title or an underlying, and then I think, okay, now what I could do, how can I invest on this underlying? Okay, but it is the opposite. So the method, my option flow method, gives you different criteria. Okay, what is the underlying that is good for all these criteria? What is the underlying that I make my checklist and gives me the green light for every criteria. So I think that the opposite. Okay, so to me, underlyings could have names ABC1, ABC2, ABC3. Okay, this is something, it works for me. Okay, so I'm not telling that investing in different way. I love Apple and I invest in Apple, and I find there is a strategy. There is always a strategy for every underlying. Yes, okay, I do not tell, but it doesn't work for me because I think I want to become expert in one strategy, one method. Once I am expert, and it means that I earn month after month, year after year, a stable stream of income. Then and only then, okay, when I become expert in one strategy, I add something else. Okay, so investment of the day, sugar. Here there is a seasonal. Seasonal, I look for seasonal criteria in websites like Move Research. So that's why I decided to invest in sugar, because there is a seasonal from February to April. So like one month and a half to 2 months, and there is a bearish seasonal criteria. So I decided to open a bear call on sugar. Expiration date, the futures, the future is the July, okay, July future, and expiration date is June. And I sold an option at 29. So here, okay, as you can see, this is the chart for the last 6 months. Okay, as you can see, we have a very strong resistance here in about 27, 28. So you can see how much time tune never crossed the 28. So now bearish. Okay, now it's a little bit sideways, but I decided to sell the 29. Okay, call 29 call over this this strong resistant level. Okay, so not only the trend is bearish, okay, but there is a seasonal period now for a couple of months. So seasonal plus bearish trend plus a strong resistance here. Okay, so I will be in the market for a little bit more than 3 months, and very low margin. I expected more, so I have a good ROI, about 17%. Okay, so sold 29. I bought another call with a higher strike price, and of course I teach my investors how to invest in option on commodities, especially with seasonal period. And this is a good investment. Okay, because great ROI, good margin, more than $100 for every credit spread. Okay, I do not teach credit spread like everyone. My credit spread is better and improved version of credit spread. OptionFlow credit spread is different. Okay, so for every credit spread, the net premium collected is a little bit more than $100. Okay, with a probability with a pop more higher than 90% and a low margin because my return on investment, okay, if of course investment will be under this sugar under $29, okay, at expiration date, I will have all the premium collected, okay, so the ROI will be 17%, okay. So investing with a pop higher than 90%, it doesn't mean it's a pop of 100%. There is always 10% that the market goes in in a way we don't expect. Okay, so there are, in this case, protections. Okay, there are stop losses, and there are different kind of protections to limit the loss. Okay, and I teach investors what to do because I have strict rules about that. So investor goes in the market, okay, with the order, stop loss, take profit, and okay, investor doesn't watch anymore this investment until expiration date or take profit, or in one out of 10 probability with the stop loss. Okay, but this is very interesting because as you can see, I published some videos recently about investing. You can watch in my channel. As you can see, I showed different underlines. So sugar, natural gas, ETFs, single stocks. So it's very important to diversify, not only strategy, but also underlyings. Okay, that's why if something happens to the market and there is a bearish, suddenly a bearish movement in the market, I have different strategies with different underlyings and the correlated, okay, one to the other. Okay, as more as possible, of course. Everything is correlated and connected in this world, but the strategy, it teaches you the OptionFlow method. You know what to do, how to diversify, underlyings, strategies, how to decorrelate risk between one underlying and the other one, and so with the very strict rules. So you have pop and time on your side. Okay, so this works for me. Okay, so if you look to have a great return, okay, considering that you spend just few hours a month, you create a stream of income. Last year, my results were about 20% a year. Okay, net 20%. Considering that you spend just few hours a month, you have a stream of income, monthly income, okay, the third Friday of the month, but not only, because stocks and underlyings, stocks and ETFs, okay, expiration date with monthly options are the third Friday of the month. For example, futures or currencies could be first Friday, fourth, so it could be different, but you have monthly income, okay, and considering that you spend just few hours a month, that once you know what to do, you can invest for the following years, decades. Okay, I have made a video yesterday about emotional and account versus bank account. You can see in my channel. It's very interesting because it's not only about performance, but how you reach this kind of performance. So I would prefer less performance, but low stress, few hours, to maintain investments, and so I will be free doing what I love to do, to spend time with my family and spend time doing sport or whatever I like. So that's why this works for me. So find the style, the investment style that works for you. If this kind of investments, like I do, could be suitable for you, you can. Under this video, there is a Calendly link. You can click and book a free consultation with me, so we can make a plan for your specific situation, and we will see if this mentorship problem could be for you or not. Okay. Like I told before, I follow just few selected investors every month. So I'm a businessman, I am an investor. I have limited spot every month because I have just few hours a month, okay, for investors. So that's why I select investors. So if you want to see that could be a fit, okay, with you, you can book a free consultation in the link under this video. So this is my 2 cents for today. So let's see what happens, okay, in sugar, and see you in the following video. Bye.